Alright guys, we'll show you what's going on here today. So I got this little 48 Ford pickup that came in. Gentlemen, he's got a good running flathead engine in it now. It runs good. But he wanted to change out the transmission to a 5-speed. So he found a better flathead that's completely rebuilt with, I think he said, like 1,500 miles on it. So this is it right here. And he's put a Tremec. Out of all things, I mean, this transmission, I think he was saying it's good for like 700 to 800 horsepower. So you definitely ain't going to break that with this little flatty he's bought. So he's got a little flatty here all done up. So that there, it's all been timed around everything. Get around this crane here. So that's it. So we're going to be putting that engine and transmission into this truck and getting rid of the old, I think it's a 3-speed or 4-speed in this old sucker. I can't remember. They came either way. I don't know. This one might be a 4-speed. Anyway, that's going to be coming out. Nice little truck. Friend of mine who does all my gloss work, Rick DeArmond, he used to own this truck and then he sold it to this gentleman. And this guy drives this thing like every day. Like we're talking, it's January now. I've seen him at Save On Foods, Safeway, everything. In the rain, because we haven't had no snow yet this year. Thank God, knock on wood. Go screw yourself, Mother Nature. Oh, sorry. Anyway, so we've had none of that snow and shit this year. But he drives this thing like seriously every day. The rain, the sun, he doesn't care. It's insured, he drives it. Remember the British Columbia Hot Rod Association. Very nice little truck. So that's going to be cool. Very cool. Fun little vehicle. He says, what's the point in having it if you can't drive it? He's right. What is the point in having it if you can't drive it? You know, why do we spend all this money and time and stuff into these vehicles and then we just leave them sit in the garage because we're afraid to drive them? Doesn't make sense. I don't know. I drive mine, but then I see guys like this that are out driving in December, January, and I'm like, fuck. You know, do I drive mine? Because I take mine off the road usually the end of October and I don't put them back on the road till April. So they're off the road for 5 months out of the year. Not because I don't want to drive them in the rain and shit, because when they are insured in the spring and summer, if it's raining, I'm driving them. It's just, I always think wintertime is time to play with them and have fun and do what I want to do. So I guess, you know, it works, you know, I guess it's okay because then I'm doing my upgrades to them. So, hey, that's what hot rodding's about, right? So we're going to be putting the door and fenders on this beast tomorrow. That's going to be going on. And before I forget, I dragged home, you guys all remember in my Sunday Fun Day video, I showed you what I got. Well, I dragged home the frame on Monday here, my day off. We all know I don't work Mondays. And look what else I got. Got a chopped down 32 Ford windshield frame, and I had plans for that. He gave me this old headlight with a headlight extension bar on it. He only had one. Very cool. Love it. Terry was such a great guy. Just super nice guy. He said, oh, do you want this? You want that? I'm like, oh man, okay. There's the frame. There is the frame. It was set up with a small block Ford in it. Standard. There's the slave cylinder for the clutch and all that. It's got the pedals and everything that go on it. So, yeah. It doesn't look like much because it's all rusty. It's an aftermarket frame, which I don't care. Some people may not like all this. I'm not a big fan of it. If you look at my frame, it's an original 32 frame. Hasn't got that. But I'm not building this for several years, so I can probably find all the right cross members in that I need to put in there to eliminate that if I want to. But I'm also building this Model A on the low end, and you're all wondering, where is the Model A? Well, there's my 40 Plymouth. There's my 58 Ford. There's Carried Away. She's waiting for springtime to be fired up. There's the Model A. Shoved back in there in the corner, tucked away. Nobody to get at her. You're just hidden away. So, yeah. That's what's going on here. We pushed the Firebird out to bring the Ford in. We got the other new door. Mike got the other door put on the driver's side door on the Ford pickup. So that's good. Getting that done. I still got to put all these parts away. We haven't even had rain here. It's been like plus 6 to 8, I would say, every day. And like -1 or 2 at night. And I got to put this shit away. Well, not shit, but you know what I mean. I got to hang all this up and put it away. Well, that might happen here once I put this camera down. It's been sitting out there since I don't know when. Friday, I think? No. Yeah, whenever it was. So, yeah. And I'm working away over here on that 72 Chev pickup cab. I'm just about to finish. Well, I won't get it done today. I'll have it done tomorrow because it's already 4 o'clock now. I think it's actually after 4. And the days are getting longer. It's light out. It's like 4:15 or something. I'm working on the cab. I got the cab front support in. If you can see it. Down under there. And I'm just drilling and lining up all the holes I need on the floor pan. I'm getting ready to put the floor pan in it. So that's what's going on there. And inside here, I won't go in there right now because Sean's doing, I think he was spraying something a minute ago, but anyway, he's got the 07 Chev pickup is out of here. She is going for paint tomorrow. I'm not painting it tomorrow, but I'm sending it over to the booth tomorrow to get things painted on it. To get ready to start painting, I should say. And oh, and then the 72 Chev pickup frame. That's for the cab. That's way back behind that 54 Chevy. It's a roller. Anybody local? Anybody local looking for a 73 Chevelle? Non-posi, 10 bolt, pretty fucking boring differential, but works fine. There it is, 75 bucks. Let me know. And no, I will not deliver it. And no, I will not be here on the weekend. So they missed us one shackle when they sent us a kit, but they're sending us another one, so we just threw the old one on for now. But there it is, the frame's all bolted together. That's it. Looking pretty good, I'd say. Yeah. So next, what our plan is we got no brakes in here. We're not worried about that. You don't do brakes and all that shit when the truck's gonna be sitting around for another 6 months. What our plan is now is we're gonna bring the cab in and we're gonna start on the rust repair on that. And then this is the box for that 4x4 you see sitting in the shop there, the one I'm gonna put the fenders and door on tomorrow. We're gonna start painting all the edges of the box in that and bolting the box together this week too, because that truck is gonna get painted, I'm hoping, not the end of next week, but the following week. It's going to get painted. That's the plan anyway. That is the plan. And again, there's the Dodge with the other new door on it. And then we got this Ford pickup I'm working away on. Slowly getting there. Fucking tire goes flat every second day. Drives you nuts. But at least when you do pump air in it, it takes air. So that's a bonus, right? Yeah, I'd say so. Shoe box is still waiting. When I get a chance, I'm going to get it into Sean's bay and he's going to body work it from the firewall back and get it in first primer. That's the plan. That's going to happen, I don't know. It's not going to happen in January. It's going to probably happen in February. We're pretty steady here. We're going pretty steady. Things aren't slowing down. I don't know. There was a bit of a lull there. Every year we have a bit of a lull. We had a bit of a lull there mid-September to end of October. Then all of a sudden November it just went fucking crazy. And it hasn't stopped yet. Hasn't stopped. It's still, I'm looking at the board right here. We got 2, 4, 6, 8. We got 9 jobs in here right now. And the ladder's in the way. But I see 2, 4, 6, 7 more jobs on the way within the next 2 to 6 weeks. It looks like from the dates I've written down. So. Not all of them are frame off. Some are just like, hey, I need my engine swapped out and whatever. But anyway, I don't know. There's definitely enough work going on here right now where I'm not worried about much till like the end of April, beginning of May. So if you're looking to get something done, you're local. I'm booking in, so come see me. Anyway, yeah, that's it right now. I think I'm going to put the camera down. I'm going to go play with that floor a bit more, and then maybe I'll crank this video back up and show you a bit more of what's going on here. We'll go over in Sean's bay when we get that, when he's done spraying in there, and we'll take a look at his truck. So, yeah, get right back at you. Okay, guys, I'm back. I forgot to continue the filming. So last night I was going to show you what was going on in Sean's bay, and I don't know, I got carried away working on something. I set the camera down. I told you guys I'd be right back, and I never got back to you. So here we are. We're still on the same video you're watching, but a different day now. So we've got the engine tranny out of the Ford, and when you're doing this, because it's all different, the transmission and all that, Mike had to cut away this has got a factory riveted crossmember, so he had to cut that out He's re-welding this. You got to brace it up because you got your boost, or your master cylinder up there. So he's got to brace all that up. Then he'll make a new transmission mount for that new transmission that is longer. I think he measured it. I believe it's 8 or 9 inches longer. And there's the old Flatty right there. Got it sitting there out with, look at that short little transmission, eh? Yeah. So, and then the Chev pickup is off to the paint booth. We sent it over to the paint booth here, took it over there like at 3 o'clock, and of course the tow guy's coming in. He goes, I got a present for you. So he's coming to pick one up, and in the meantime he's dropping this off. This is my neighbor down the road. I guess he blew a brake line on it. One of the rear brake lines that go from the front all the way to the back, it blew on him. Lost his brakes. So he lives down the road, and he came by here and he asked if we could fix it. So I said, well, sometime tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll take a look at this and we'll see if we can't fix it for him. But we do have other stuff on the go. So sometimes when people drop stuff off like this, just unannounced, it's not like I won't help you out. Or, you know, we'll get on it as quick as we can. But I'm not going to just drop everything I'm doing and get on it, if that makes sense. So yeah, everybody likes these little S10s, this wheelbase, these ones with this wheelbase, because they're good. The frames are good for hot rods and that. So I don't know what his plan is with this one. She's a little rough. Front cab mounts are gone and definitely needs paint and body work, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, and we got the threw the door up on the driver's side of this one today. Got the door put up on there, and then I'm busy working away over there on the truck, welding the floor in, and yeah, and as you can see, I got the deck lid off my 55, the old rusty deck lid. Sometimes, you know, I just wanted to get it off there and get it in the scrap bin because the scrap's getting picked up here pretty quick. So I got that done, and like I say, I've been welding on the other side on the other truck. So that's about it. So sorry I didn't continue on there last night, but hey, you got a video, you got something to see. Got another one of those slow, boring videos. So many, you guys get it. There's a lot of people that say to me, hey, you got to set a stand up, whatever you call it, a tripod and all that shit, and film as you're doing work. I don't have time for that. I didn't join YouTube to make money off it. I joined YouTube just to show you guys what I'm doing, and that's that. I'm not out there making money like Bad Chad and Vice Grip Garage and all them. I've got other things to do. But maybe in the 4 years I keep talking about when I'm going to retire and build all my own cool shit that you see me buying up here all the time, maybe then we'll start doing videos like that from beginning to end. But right now, when it's my living, I don't have time. Even if I set it up, you're like, just set it up and let it run all day. Okay, well, I have to go in the house and I can edit all this shit. I don't have time for that. When I want to go in the house, I want to sit down with my wife, have dinner, talk about how shitty my day was, and that's it. And have a beer or a rum. But I can't do that because I'm on the wagon this month. Day 15, I'm on the wagon still. And I'm eating healthy. Good time at old time, right?